We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Ian Happ, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one, well below the zone. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 5.
Now at the plate, Christopher Morrow. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Morrow is most often found defending in the outfield, but he can also play third base as he is in this one today. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike two as the fastball is let go. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Standing in, Rafael Ortega. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued, first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Franmil Reyes is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marsh is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder,
and Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ortega is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Rivas. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Rivas tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
TJ Higgins is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Zach McKinstry. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Reyes over to his left, makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rivas is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the speed threat, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Marcus Stroman. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Happ has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Stroman ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
To the plate now, Christopher Morrow. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marsh is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Ortega. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
2 out here and a runner at second. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
The shortstop, Bryson Stott.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules out.
In now, Zach Wheeler. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Reyes, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Alfonso Rivas will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
TJ Higgins stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He popped out in his first
The
trip.
left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 3.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here now the 2-2. Schwarber gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Turned on down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's...
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First delivery to him on the way. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And another foul ball. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set and the pitch. Brandon Marsh is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Realmuto hits a little over the 270 mark. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
They get the force at the plate. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on, going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Digging in, Bryson Stott. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Standing in now, Zach Wheeler, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We played 4 full. Phillies on top, 2-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So in now for Chicago, Marcus Stroman. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Wheeler pauses. First pitch on the way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
So coming to the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. 3-0 now. Christopher Morrow is on deck. .30 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Morrow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now in the box, Bryce Harper. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
1 out, nobody on. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Popped him up. McKinstry backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of. Now at the plate, Rafael Ortega. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well,
Pops this one up. Bohm in foul ground, and this will land foul. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alfonso Rivas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping into the box, TJ Higgins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1-0 the count. From the stretch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Coming to the plate now, Zach McKinstry. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Bunted.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Rivas is there, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. JT Realmuto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Runners on first with 1 down. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I got the count.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just hung in there on that one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Bryson Stott.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Oh, and he misses it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Gene Segura waits on deck. Line drive base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. Madrigal takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Here's the 1-2. Two out, bases loaded. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Nick Madrigal. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Nick Madrigal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A high fastball is in there. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Misses. Ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Count still full. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in, Christopher Morrow. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down. Outside, that's a ball.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The batter.
In now, Rafael Ortega. Popped up. Oh, he couldn't make the play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubbies 3. Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 59, Michael Rooker.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, gotta get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One and two now.
1 ball.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Alec
third
Bohm.
baseman,
A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Boom.
Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Rivas is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. In now, Brandon Marsh. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1, well below the zone. Up top, it's 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 4-3 game. Sam Coonrod has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Ready now, Frenlo Reyes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hits this one hard the other way. There's Segura on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Alfonso Rivas.
So striding in, Alfonso Rivas, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Coonrod is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. TJ Higgins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nico Horner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Cubs, number 2, Nico Horner.
Nelson Velasquez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chicago, number 4, Nelson Velasquez.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Velasquez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. Nelson Velasquez will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, JT Realmuto. Yan Gomes is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 7, Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the shortstop, right there. Stop.
Ready for another chance? Bryson Stott. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Newton.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, number 54, Sam Coonrod.
Matt Vierling will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 19, Matt Vierling.
In there, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh and 1, here it comes.
No, that's low.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brad Hand.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Oh and 1 count and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
David Bodie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey.
2-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Christopher Morrow is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Bodie rounds third and is striding for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Michael Hermosillo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 37, Michael Hermosillo.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Number 64 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. At the plate, Franmil Reyes. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Harper has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Cubs lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field. Number 37.
Braylon Marquez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rivas is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Kyle.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Popped up. Morrow has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's set. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Cubs get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Sean Newcomb gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Braylon Marquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.